from Medway in Kent, weighing 220 pounds, John Ryan.
Well, unfortunately, there's a familiar face, a pair of them, in fact.
It's the price.
John Ryan.
The price we have to pay. Mike White was voted man most in need of a charisma transplant by the readers of Wrestling News.
Mike White must have done his business degree in America. With that kind of attitude, there's no way he learned how to do his trade over here, Mike.
And his opponent hails from London. He weighs 195 pounds, Muscles Mansfield.
And here is the surprise package of the day. Muscles Mansfield in off the bench because Psycho Steve unable to continue in this tournament, Mike.
You saw Psycho Steve suffer an injury when the Prodigy threw him down to the concrete floor. He's in the hospital. Muscles Mansfield was the first alternate, and the key thing here is he picks up Psycho Steve's points, which means he's got 3, John Ryan's got 3, and it's winner take all.
Mansfield could fast track his way through to the quarterfinals of this tournament from absolutely nowhere.
Muscles Mansfield, and look at this guy show off his body.
As it goes, Mike, Muscles Mansfield, I noticed. All we've seen so far is dressing gown Mansfield. Where's the muscle precisely?
It's got to be hidden in there somewhere.
Well, I think he's just put on 4 pounds by picking up 2 faux fingers, Mike.
Look at the muscles.
Well, I'm trying.
I'm trying too.
Well, that makes a pleasant change.
Mike White's going to come up with a strategy for this guy, but you know, for an alternate who hasn't wrestled in the tournament, Muscles Mansfield looks pretty cocky.
I think if you're going to wear a dressing gown like that, I think you're going to have to be quite confident about yourself.
Well, you know, he likes to flex, but it looks more like electrical flex that's going to be under there.
Well, he's certainly confused John and the business advisor, hasn't he, with this approach? He's enjoying himself. He can't believe his luck, of course. Here he is, Transatlantic Wrestling Challenge. He's got a chance. Unfortunate for Psycho Steve, but good news for Muscles.
I don't care what's underneath it. That robe looks better than the cheap suit your English business advisor's wearing.
So here we go then. Muscles Mansfield is the name.
Oh,
is Muscles the game?
They're holding their breath in the audience. Oh, look at those. The women are just on the edges of the... Oh, my God! It's like a strand of overboiled spaghetti.
Spare ribs for tea tonight.
Look at that baby jump.
Was that silly, Putty, or was that one of the muscles that he talks about?
Well, it was silly. I don't know if it was Putty. Muscles
Mansfield. Can you believe that he actually got this far?
Well, you know, he just lost 5 pounds when he took that robe off.
Well, I think this has taken John Ryan and his business advisor by surprise. And are you surprised? Look at this boy go.
Muscles is dealing some punishment out to that turnbuckle.
He's a lovely mover, I tell you. He's a lovely mover.
Look at that footwork. And guess who the crowd doesn't like? Even an English crowd can sometimes turn up on the right side.
Well, he won that one, didn't he, Muscles?
Absolutely. Fans' favorite.
Well, don't forget, Ryan needs this win as well. He doesn't want to take this boy lightly, although he'll have to, obviously.
If you look at the back of Muscles' trunks, this is AAAA. I think that's the thinnest size you can get. Okay. If he stands sideways and sticks out his tongue, he'd be a zipper.
If he stands sideways, we might not know if he's in the ring anymore, Mike.
That's why he sticks out the tongue. Sometimes you gotta explain things to the English. Come on. Look at that, he's got John. Even Mike White's speechless now, and that takes some doing.
I don't think he can quite believe what he's seen so far.
But if Muscles can shut him up, I'll take Muscles in every match.
Perhaps he's referring to his love of seafood, Mike. Yes, he is.
180!
It refers to his love of seafood. That must be the Muscles that he's referring to. Yeah, I've worked it out now. It's got to be it.
A double bullseye for Muscles, huh? Actually, you know what that does? Poke him in the both eyes. He'll think he's seeing Psycho Steve. Both of Psycho Steve. Sick. I mean, if I were John Ryan now, I'd just use my strength advantage. You know, keep standing up and just punish Muscles. Because as long as they stay locked up, Muscles is able to hold his own.
Well, I think John can use his strength advantage by staring hard at him, can't he?
Muscles climbing Everest here. Mike White had something in mind, but Muscles was too smart for that. But John Ryan's now in.
Oh, distracted, and that's got to hurt there.
And John Ryan now up. John Hall saw one. John Hall caught a move.
An illegitimate move. Unfortunately, not a lot of room for showboating now from Muscles.
No, now John Ryan's got Muscles in a grip.
We shouldn't underestimate the fact that Ryan has got this far, and he's not a bad wrestler. We just don't like him.
Well, that's the truth. But I mean, the frightening thing about Muscles is he's basically a twiglet in tights, and it looks like John Ryan's about to snap him in two.
John moving in again now.
Suplex. Knocked all the air out of Muscles. But
he's out of there again, though. Yeah.
Only a 2 count, and Mike White trying to get the 3 count and get in on Muscles as well.
Go on, Muscles. You let him know, son. Now he's managed to break out there again, but I tell you, this is not getting pretty anymore.
John Ryan's really pounding him now. Muscles is starting to take a beating, and that lack of strength is starting to show. He's still got some energy, though. He ducks under those two. John Ryan misses the spinning kick. Muscles can play tiptoe through the tulips here. The reversal can hip toss.
Muscles by name and nature. And he's done really well. There's not long to go in this bout now. Not long to go in this bout.
The adrenaline's pumping for Muscles. This is his chance in the big time. He's got his second win, and he's going up to the top rope again.
And a little bit of advice here from the manager.
Looks like harsh words between Mike White and John Ryan. Ryan wasn't. Mike White distracted the wrong man. He distracted his own wrestler. And now Muscles drove John Ryan down to the concrete. And he's back in the ring. Come on, John.
John he was getting hit around the head with a chip, but I think that was hurting.
He's going to try to suplex him in, but he's not strong enough to do it. Oh, hey. John Ryan with Mike White holding Muscles Mansfield down.
Ryan.
John Hall was completely out of it.
And once again, John Ryan wins himself pretty much a tag team victory. The business advisor comes into play yet again, Mike.
Mike White taking advantage of every loophole in the books, and John Hall wasn't able to keep up with that one.
Well,
and rubbing insult into injury, but I like this guy, Muscles Mansfield. A breath of fresh air in this
absolutely.
But no quarterfinal place for Mighty Muscles. It's John Ryan with a little help from Mike White, who's safely through to the Great 8.